Hi, welcome to EOSSAA.ca and congratulations on your team qualifying for your respective EOSSAA Championship. It's a very exciting time, and this video will help you work through some of the documents that are required for you and for your team to participate legally in the EOSSAA Championship. I'm Adam Nowak. I'm a teacher coach in Renfrew. I'm working with EOSSAA this year with social media and the interim web coordinator. But a big thanks to Dave Loken out of KCVI. He built this entire website and deserves so much credit for building this and maintaining it. So once you've qualified, I think the first thing you need to do is to email the convener of your championship. The sooner the convener knows that you're coming and that you're excited about coming, the better. And how do you find that out? Well, let's go to this prospective sport that you qualified in. I am biased, so I'm going to click on girls basketball. And you can see here, you can find the email address of all the conveners. Drop them an email at the moment you think of it after you qualified, and I'm sure the conveners will appreciate that. So here are the documents that you need to fill out in order to participate legally for the championship. So of course the playing regulations, not a bad idea to check it out and make sure you're adhering to the rules of the championship, the rules of EOSSAA. The AELS entry website is something that I think most associations have been using. However, you may need a signed copy of your team, which is usually required by your principal, your athletic director, or par leader, and yourself. So seating form, and conveners love to have this information and as much information as you can give as soon as possible. There are two ways to do that this year. There's the PDF form, which you can download, handwrite, and then scan or fax to the convener. Now, for those of you who are using Google Docs and prefer to type information, you can click here and you can get a copy of this form. So you just click, make a copy, and you would need a Google account to do this, from what we understand. So if you don't want to go through that process, or your board's not a Google Suite board, then you can still go back and just use the PDF. But here you can type in your school, and you can type everything in. This works for me. My handwriting is awful, so typing is much better for me. So then I can share it, and I can type in the address of the convener, or I can go and I can download it in whatever file I want. We would recommend a rich text file or a PDF file, as that seems to be a form. Those two formats seem to transfer well on multiple devices, whether it's a desktop, a Chromebook, or an iPad. So if you can fill that out and provide as much detail as possible, that would be a tremendous help to the convener, because convening an EOSSAA Championship is a lot of work, and we thank those who continue to volunteer their time. Next thing is the rules of behavior. And again, that's just a reminder of why we do this, why we coach, why we provide these opportunities for kids, and to sign off on that. Release of liability, very similar, and just another extra step to ensure that we are covered from a legal perspective. Photo release is, again, another step to make sure we're covered, and it's an opportunity for us then to celebrate the successes of our teams, of our students, and our student athletes, and that's an OFSAA type document. The letter of intent is for senior and open championships only, and this is very important, as there has been, I guess, some debate about qualifying and your intent to proceed from EOSSAA to an OFSAA championship. So again, there are two ways to do this. You can click here and get the PDF version, or once again, you can click and you can find a Google document, okay? And same sort of idea. Click it, open it up, and you can fill this in by typing it in. And for people like me who have the handwriting of maybe a 3-year-old, this is very beneficial for me. So then you are going to sign, you have an implied signature for this, but you will be required to bring a hard copy of this with actual signatures on the day of the championship. However, by emailing this, we're just kind of suggesting that this is an implied consent. And this is very important to make sure we're all clear about who is intending to represent EOSSA at OFSAA Championships. It has to be, this is so important. EOSSA can get fined if we intend to send a representative and then we've kind of go back on that promise. It is very important. And the fine is quite hefty. So please take this intent very seriously. Talk to your athletic director, talk to your principal, recognize where this championship is and the potential cost it is to go. OFSAA can be an experience of a lifetime. So we hope many teams intend to represent EOSSA at the next level. So once again, congratulations on qualifying for EOSSA. We hope it's a wonderful experience. And if there's ever any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me or any of the executive members. And we are more than happy to help you out. And I'm sure there are other coaches in your building who have been to EOSSA and it can help you fill out these forms as well. Congratulations again, and good luck at your championship.